Value chain. This presentation is all about value chain. These are the content which we are going to see in this presentation. History and value chain analysis diagram, primary activities, secondary activities, example and review, how to conduct value chain analysis, benefits of value chain, 10 costs drive of value chain activities, and conclusion. What is a value chain? A value chain is a concept describing the full chain of business activities in a creation of a product or services from an initial reception of a material all the way through its delivery to the market and everything is between. And we can take another definition. A value chain is a combination of a system, a company, or an organization used to make a money. A value chain is made up of various subsystems that are used to create product or services. This includes the process from the start to finish. A value chain firm work in a made up of five primary activities: inbound operation, outbound logistics, marketing and sales services, and four secondary activities: procurement, purchasing, human resource management, technological development, and country infrastructure. Michael Eugene Porter gives the importance of value chain. Michael Porter developed strategic management tools for analyzing a company value chain. Porter, known for Porter 5 value phase, that lead his method of analyzing value chain in his book Competitive.
Value chain analysis. So basically, as explained earlier, value chain is activities through which organizations provide the firms from its product to its customers. So as we see here, there are primary activities and support activities. Primary activities consist of five components. That is, the first one is inbound logistics. The second one is operation. Inbound logistics means from where and in how much amount we are getting the products to the for the manufacturing effectively and efficiently with the raw materials. Uh, then the raw materials will be proceeds for the operations where the main manufacturing tasks will take place, and a lot of inventory management will be initiated then and there only. The next one is outbound logistics, in which the order processing, full delivery trucks, and the logistical things will basically happen then uh, under the order processing and delivery things will be done, which basically goes through the chain and step by step process will be followed there. The next two activities are marketing and sales, where the basic communication to the customers will happen to make the product reach out to the customers. The service activity will start, and where the final product will reach out to the customers. The second activities are the support activities, which includes firm infrastructure. That is, every organization needs management for finance, for legal works, for the planning and basic management processes. The next one is human resource management, which basically the professional development, employees relation, and to run a firm, you you always need a human resource management. The next one is technological development. For a business, the technology always plays a vital role in each and every profession. So the integrated supply chain and the real-time sales information are very important for every business. So that's why technological development plays a vital role there. The last one is procurement. So procurement basically means from where you will get your suppliers, and in how much costing and the right time you get the suppliers, so that you can run your business effectively there.
So let's talk about type of firm activities. There are two type of firm activities. They are primary activity and support activity. Primary activity are those activities that are involved in the creation, sale and transfer of products, including after sales services. Different steps of primary activities are inbound logistics, operations, outbound logistics, sales and marketing, and service and support. Next is support activities. Those activities who support the primary activities are support activities. Different steps of support activities are firm infrastructure, human resource management, technology development, and procurement. The first is inbound logistics. Inbound logistics include the receiving, warehousing, and inventory control of a company's raw materials. This also covers all relationship with suppliers. For example, for an e-commerce company, inbound logistics would be the receiving and storing of products from a manufacturer that it plans to sell. Moving ahead, there is operation. Operations include procedures for converting raw materials into a finished product or service. This includes changing all inputs to ready them as outputs. In the above e commerce example, this would include adding labels or branding or packaging several products as a bundle to add value to the product. The third is outbound logistics. All activities to distribute a final product to a consumer are considered outbound logistics. This includes delivery of the product but also includes storage and distribution systems and can be external or internal. For an e commerce company above, this includes storing products for shipping and the actual shipping of said products. Next is marketing and sales strategies to enhance visibility and target appropriate customers, such as advertising, promotion, and pricing, are included in marketing and sales. Basically, these are the activities that help convince a consumer to purchase a company's product or service. Continuing with the above example, an e commerce company may run ads on Instagram or build an email list for email marketing. And at last, there's service. This includes activities to maintain products and enhance consumer experience, customer service, maintenance, repair, refund, and exchange. For an e commerce company, this could include repairs or replacement or even a warranty. Now, let's talk about support activities.
Now the support activities. The second one is support activity in that the first one is firm's infrastructure. For creating a product, a firm is essentially required with a proper structure, control system and culture. Multi-location facilities like it should be flexible, the choice of reason and the selection of a particular site for setting up a business. SAP, the systems like applications and products in the data processes. This software is required for the asset management companies with the management of business areas in the finance and the logistical and the human resource team. Second one is human resource management, which involves recruitment of human power to run a chain and creating value in the products. Basically, human power is generally required in all the organizations involved in recruiting, hiring, training, and development and compensation.
Technological development. Technological development is used during research and development, can include designing and developing manufacturing techniques and automatic process. This include equipment, hardware, software, and technical knowledge. Overall, a business work to reduce technological cost. Procurement. Procurement is the acquisition of an input or resource from the firm. This is how a companies obtain raw material. Thus, they include finding a negotiation price with suppliers and a vendor. This relate heavily to the inbound logistic primary activities, where an e-commerce company would look to procure material or good for sale.
Now let's take an example of value chain analysis, like Tata Motors. Tata Motors have developed a strong relationship with the suppliers, which is necessary because they deals in the big chain and in the huge market in the competition. They create different kind of products, so it is very essential for them to do the things effectively, considering the right cost in the mind. From receiving raw materials to starting the inputs to start the production. Uh, Coming to the operational activities, it raises when the raw materials arise and are ready to process the raw materials into the product and launch in the market. In these, they assemble the material, utilize the machines, and also initiate their product manufacturing. And the next one is outbound logistics contains delivering the product to various intermediaries from the manufacturing plant to showrooms to dealers and finally to the consumers for the later after the marketing, sales, and the service use.
How to conduct value chain analysis. There are four steps to conduct value chain analysis. First step is listen to your competitor. Gather basic competitive intelligence. What are your competitors saying? Using pattern recognition to do recent move and counter move to review strategy. Second step is think like a strategist for your competitors. What is asset, capability, market position? How might it protect, extend, and leverage terms? Third step is think like a decision maker for your competitors. Who's likely decision makers? Are the decision maker interests aligned with those the company owners? Fourth step is synthesize, learn, and repeat. Synthesizing information to point of view about which move makes the most and least sense for your competitors. Learn from your ongoing indicators and monitors. And last, benefits of a value chain. A value chain framework help organization understand and evaluate source of positive and negative cost efficiency. Conducting a value chain analysis can help a business in the following ways. First, support decision for various business activity. Second, diagnose point of ineffectiveness of a corrective action. Third, optimizing activities to maximum output and minimizing organization expense. Fourth, potentially create a cost advantage over competitor. Fifth, understanding the core competency and area of importance. A value chain analysis can offer important benefits. However, when emphasizing granular process detail in a value chain, it's important to still give a proper attention to a organization board structure. Objective of value chain analysis. The objective is analyze competitive advantage by disintegration and organization into discrete activities or to process and examine how each activity contributes to the organization relative cost, position or to the consumer competitive willingness to pay. In simple words, we can say is to identify the all value chain activities and calculate the each value chain activities cost. Then look at what your consumer value. Then looking at your competitive value chain, then decide on your competitive advantage.
There are 10 cost driven of each value chain activity. The first one is economic of scale. Value chain analysis requires a cost and some budget to maintain. The second one is learning. After the value chain, we can analyze how a business is performing. The third one is capability utilization. A business's power and capability can be utilized in a proper way if we support the value chain system. Linkage among activities, interrelationships, and interpersonal among business units. So it basically means that how to get the inbound logistics part done, we always need some raw material. So for that, the proper relationship between the suppliers and the receivers is very important. Degree of vertical integration, timing of market entry, firm's policy of cost or differentiation. These all three are interrelated to each other. The market entry timing of every firm is most important for the firm's growth and for in the long-term vision. Geographic location and the institutional factors. Geographic relations for every business to get the proper and the right geographical location in which the proper supplies about the labors, about the raw materials, about the product idea can be made. The creation of the product can be done in that area. Institutional factors like regulation, union activity, taxes, legalization can help the business to sustain for the longer period of time. Now, the conclusion. Through value chain analysis, we can conclude that different businesses use different sources and manage both virtual and physical chains. There are different approaches as well. Every firm needs different technologies which is necessary to adopt as well. We can also say that the rapid increase in the online shopping and change in expectations of the consumer changed a lot of things for the business in supplying segment. As such, the value chain analysis will continue to be a relevant and a useful tool to develop and maintain a sustainable competitive advantages for the business. It works by breaking an organization's activities down into the strategically relevant pieces so that you can see a fuller picture of the cost drivers and sources of differentiations, and then you can make changes in your business accordingly. So that was a value chain complete. Thank you.
Thank you.